Hello all, I'm going to show you phase one of what we're going to be doing. We're going to call it phase one, existing contacts, clients, and then finding more emails. So you guys can read through this, but we're going to start this immediately and we're going to get going on this. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to produce incredible amounts of emails, I think, and really emails we want. First, we're going to do it with clients, and then we're going to go into all our other contacts. We're going to have most of these, but that doesn't matter. We're going to get the ones and then put the new ones. And then we're going to do the same process in other states. But for right now, we're just worrying about clients. I'm not going to read through all this. You can take a look at it. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through our database of emails, and we're going to use all the client ones first, okay? And we're going to split them up into states. And we're going to start in New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Maryland. And we're going to track all this to see how many new emails we're producing with these. We're going to... don't worry about step 2 right now. We're just going to do the clients. We're going to search all the companies in our database with their ending website. So if Kevin at the Gutter Kings was one, we're going to check at, the Gutter Kings. And we're going to find all emails associated with that. And then since they're clients, we're going to take our time and look to make sure that they're not things we don't want. And things we don't want are, where is this? We want community managers, presidents, assistant managers. What we don't want is, I'm going to make this red. We don't want accounting, bookkeeping, financing, financial anything, treasury, marketing. Those people don't make decisions on gutter cleaning, so we don't need them. So since these are clients and we're going to be sending emails to them and saying, hey, we already service some of your associations and thought you might be interested in getting proposals on some of yours. Kind of the same thing we do, but we're trying to find more. Even if we find just 100 of these, it's going to produce approved proposals, so it's worth it. And this is just phase one. So, well, we're going to take a time. If it doesn't have the title on the website or we can't find it, we're going to just do a quick Google search to make sure it's not accounting or bookkeeping, because we don't want to start annoying them. And then, association managers are getting emails like, hey, we're not going to use the person's name, but we don't want to feel like they're getting spammed. So it's not the end of the world if we send it to an accounting or anything, but we want to do it. So we're going to here's an example. CCR management, we do for some of them. We know that Martha P, with these websites I'm going to give you, they're going to give you the email, but we also know how their emails are written. So even if we just had someone's name, we could basically figure out Martha Parker is Martha P. So if their name was Kevin Marin, it's probably going to be Kevin Emmett. So we could figure out that. But with these, I got these 2 websites, An Email Finder and this other one here, Hunter. You basically can get all their emails, and all we need is the website or any information that we have on them, and it's going to search all of the internet for those people's email. I got 5,000 a month for each of them, so that's plenty. If we go over that, we'll just upgrade it. But that was not that expensive, and I already paid for it. So there's all the passwords and everything. I'm going through everything through GTRKingPix at Gmail. I put all the passwords as Ghostface28. Very easy to do. So let's just take them as an example. So in the database that Grace is going to provide, we're going to see that their email is this. So you're just going to clip that. So you can go on both sites, even though you probably only need one. So if I just put that website, look how many we found. So we can just pull all those. Let's just get them in the database at first, and then you can check their website too, because like with this website, they actually have the managers and stuff. I'm sure not all of these are managers, but that's a lot of email addresses. And you can also go into the other website. Let's see how many they come up with. For now, we're not going to test them all. This is a lot of emails. It would take forever to test every one of these, but I already see some people we have, right? Diane Biddy. See how all their emails are written the same? That's just something good to know going forward. We don't really need to test and look at all these. We're just trying to collect all these emails. But we know that this company uses our service. They use gutter cleaning if they have associations. So we're just trying to find clean leads. And then we're going to send emails to them a little different, because we're going to say, hey, we do properties for CR management. We're not going to necessarily use names. Maybe I'll reach out to Linda and say, hey, Linda, is it okay if I email some of your colleagues and use your name? We'll see what we want to do with that. But right now, we're just building that database, and of course, we want to mark them as client, but we already have that in the database. We're going to go through every client, anybody, even if they only have one, and we're going to search their emails state by state, and all the new ones, then we're going to compare them to what we have. Grace and I will discuss that, but we really want to find the fastest way to compare them, so we're not just copying extra stuff. We're going to have their name in there, Tammy Harris. We're going to basically just copy all their other information, the mailing address and everything. We're going to put it right in there as a new lead. And we're going to find lots of new leads. Like, I don't think we have all these. So even if there's 2 or 3 new ones in here, they're probably property managers, and they probably have jobs that we can do. So that's phase 1. I'll get into the other stuff, but over the next 6 weeks, we're going to be doing a lot of email collecting, and this is going to produce lots of results and, of course, lots more work on the back end.